After 8 days on the road, Palace's final game of their American tour see them take on Richmond Kickers at their city stadium, aiming to remain unbeaten in their 3 trips while stateside. With a few knocks to his defenders, Tony Pulis was forced to name Glenn Murray in an unfamiliar role at centre-back, and after 19 minutes he was involved in an unfortunate collision with Wayne Hennessy that allowed Jason Yeasley the chance to find an unguarded net but missed the target. 3 minutes later, the hosts had another chance to take the lead when George Davis crossed for Matt Delicart, but he nodded wide of the mark. Palace had struggled to impose themselves on the game during the opening half an hour and had their first attempt through Jerome Williams, but the left-back saw his effort just flash over the bar. But that seemed to settle the Eagles down, and moments later Yannick Bolasie got to the byline and teed up Dwight Gale, who managed to hook the ball towards goal but saw his clever strike just clip the post and scrambled to safety. However, 10 minutes before the break, the visitors struck first. Jason Punchin's free kick was flicked on by Gale, and Peter Ramage found himself in the right place to head the ball home and establish the lead for the Palace. Gale thought he'd doubled the lead 3 minutes before the break when he tucked home Joe Ledley's low centre, but he was thwarted by the offside flag as Pulis' men went into half-time just 1 goal ahead. It only took 8 minutes of the second half though for Palace to grab their second of the game. Once again, Punchin was the provider with a set piece, and his corner was met by a towering Murray to power the ball in. That looked to have sealed the win for the tourists, but they still needed Hennessy to be at his best and use all of his giant frame to deflect away Tishan Hanley's goal-bound effort as it headed into the bottom corner. After that warning shot, Palace looked to add a third to put the result beyond doubt, and Punchin nearly added a goal to his 2 assists with this drive, but on 65 minutes the third did arrive. Seconds after appearing as a substitute, Barry Bannon put in a perfect cross for Marouane Chamakh, who completed a hat-trick of headers to register his second goal of pre-season. Richmond were now just playing for pride and were desperate for a goal, and nearly scored a screamer when Yeasley acrobatically volleyed towards goal and saw his thunderbolt rattle the upright. However, they weren't to find a way past Hennessy and the Eagles' defence as Palace closed their tour with a comprehensive victory and remained undefeated in their 4 pre-season outings so far.